Impossible as her ass will be in tears because sweet cheese and crackers, that's too early for the queen. Not that I speak from personal experience. An esteemed actress, director, and voiceover artist, Joy is an associate professor of African American theater and performance at the College of Charleston and is a core ensemble member of Pure Theater. Her career has spanned more than 4 decades so far. She's going to kill me for saying that. And she is still going as long as you know how to mix her a good martini. Let's hear it for Joy Vandervort-Cobb.
Good thing they didn't start the clock before she got up the steps.
Oh my God, I'm so afraid. Oh, damn. How you doing? Charles. So, I'm a Petcha Kutcha virgin and I'm terrified. And just like always, fear leads me to research and queries of my family and my closest friends, most of whom were useless this time. Because almost to a one, they all asked a similar question. Did you just ask me what you should be saying as you pet your coochie? I kid you not. Who am I anyway? Am I my resume? This 8x10 picture of a person I don't know. That song from the chorus line illustrates what is sometimes confusing both for my audience and for me. Like, who is the most real me, the most available, most honest, most clear? I am Joy Vandervort-Cobb, actor, director, writer, artist, warrior, ambivert, that means an introverted extrovert, mother, daughter, wife, grandmother, teacher, sister, friend, and I seriously have doubts about standing here in front of you trying to drop wisdom about ish I'm not all that certain about. But as an ambivert, I march through fear every day, so here we go. I'm asked all the time by my faithful audiences how I do what I do. How is it I can walk out on a stage and embody characters seemingly fearlessly? And sometimes I wonder too, because I spent most of my downtime as a recluse. And of course, I'm also asked the question every actor hates. How did you remember all those lines? Just a heads up, because I feel like we're close here, like I'm amongst friends, that's hands down the dumbest question actors get. Just so you know, it is the baseline of our job, and as difficult as it is, as you age, it is still the easiest part of the gig. It's like if you guys were all of you, my physician, if you were all Dr. Dave at Access Healthcare, and I listed off my usual 13 complaints, no matter what they were, like night sweats, nightmares, agitation, mood swings, back pain, gas, hate my job, hate my dog, leg cramps, not enough money, not enough time, loose screws, constipation, and each time you came up with the diagnosis of saying, obesity. And instead of me just punching you in the face, I asked how you were able to diagnose through all that blood. But I digress. The theater is my safe place, my sanctuary. I am at my most free, my most loving, my most generous of spirit. My safest when I am standing on that stage making it do what it do. There is nowhere I am more present, more in the moment, more intentional than sweating copiously on the pure stage, waxing prosaic or searching for my words. I might struggle on the daily to get it right in real life, but I can lean in on the stage, a place I consider a sacred space, and I am my most God-centered self. You know, there's a sticky note that hangs on a cabinet in my kitchen. It's been there for 13 years. I learned some lessons from the theater, and one is preparation plus opportunity equals success. I meant it to inspire my children academically, but later learned it was also the message that helped my husband move surreptitiously toward our first divorce attempt. Having attempted 3 divorces and epically failing all of them, I know that sometimes we are so prepared, we are so set in what we've decided is the right choice, and the opportunity presents itself and still we fail. But if my life on and off stage is any indication, that should not stop us from trying. You have to leave space for the magic. The audience, in my situation, completes the prep and opportunity. If I don't leave room for the response, for the breaths in the room, then a part of the magic is gone. If I don't allow the scientifically proven synchronization of my heart to yours, then the magic is gone. You've rehearsed, you've planned, but this is live. The magic lives in that space where you're willing to connect to the other, even if it scares you. And sometimes our limited view of self is not the truth of who we are. Sometimes we need an external eye to remind us how spirit sees us. If I listened to myself, I'd have missed out on the most brilliant group of people, of friends, of an artist family I can imagine. At Pure Theater, my first show was written for someone who was 26 years old. At the time, I was sucking on 50. But Sharon saw something I didn't see. Without her seeing me in a way I never could, I'd have never met Camille, one of my favorite roles. Honor words and listen intently. Words count. Listen to both the words and the body. On stage, you live in the immediacy of the right now. Oh, how often are we there? That's the beauty of being on stage. I get to live in the moment, the right now. I choose to stand and look fully, feel what is happening right now, whereas in life, sometimes I'm planning the future, or fixing the past, or thinking I should be doing something other than what I am doing. She's so funny. Right now. Mindfulness is not a phase on stage. It is the truth. In real life, we work for it slavishly, reminding ourselves this is it, even as we move toward the next. Take 15 seconds and just breathe, and it's not a lot of time. Remain available to your partner. Eye to eye, toe to toe, it's trusting the other has your back no matter what. At Pure, before we hit the stage, we hug or touch one another and agree, I've got your back. And then we trust that someone does. Find the similarities, but embrace the differences. I'm cast for a reason, but I'm not these people. And it's taught me to love wider, love vaster, to search for the godlight in others. Now, not always. I just as soon punch you in the face and say good morning. But when I'm in my zone, I can love you real good. That outside perspective that sometimes sounds like judgment might just be tough love and more truth. Sometimes that outside perspective reminds us our shit ain't always magic, not all the time. Sometimes it clarifies, cleans up, quickens. Remember, you're not the only one in the room. Each thing you do, impacts another, even if that is not your intention. Remember to find out what it takes for you to make that first step. The first step is always the hardest. Mine depends on ritual. My ritual often depends on vodka, copious amounts. I always remember to pray, dear God, I just need to know, to feel that you're with me. And if I start to fall back, I just need to know your hand is at the base of my spine. I'll beat you, damn clock. I thank you for the ability and the opportunity to do more and do better, and I ask you to allow me to touch, change, inspire just one person. I ask him to breathe into me that I might complete my work. So you do you with love and open arms, and I'll do the characters on stage.